What's good, people? I know you've been lied to your whole life. Your parents, your friends, everybody around you, everybody in your hometown literally lied to you until you realize this. Because I could talk from my experience when I grew up. My parents, my friends will give me a limited belief of nothing was possible. Like, the belief we all had was get a good career, get a good paying job, and just work. Like, that was the reality. My parents, my friends, everybody in my school literally told me to and got wired to my brain to the point where I literally thought it was all, the overall way to live life. But that's not what it is. I'm about to show you in this video exactly what the fuck society, your friends, your dad, your family, your fucking mom lied to you your whole time. And let's dive into this shit. So identity shifts when you change your surroundings, your environment, your lifestyle, your habits. You gotta shape it in your mind. You gotta realize, you gotta make it, and whatever you're thinking most of the times is the way you will bleed out in real life. Like, if you're thinking negative about yourself, if you're carrying yourself with no confidence, it will literally bleed out and it will show to others, which nobody will obviously take you serious, or nobody's going to listen to you because you're not even confident in yourself. So why would somebody else listen to you? And I realize this: every time you have something in mind, a goal that you want to achieve, most of the times it will happen if you're always thinking about it, if you're always moving forward that goal. Like, for me, I had this goal in mind for so long that I wanted to be fully tatted. And I made it happen. I'm tatted from my back of my fucking head to the bottom of my toes. And it was because I wanted to be fully tatted. And it took me 2 years because I dream about myself being fully tatted. I dream about myself being in great shape. And I dream about myself also having a better a better looking and just better charisma, as well as confidence. And I visioned that the whole time because I always care about my looks. Ever since I was a little kid, I always care about wearing designer clothes, fashion clothes. Like, I always wanted to look good, but the whole time I was doing it for hoes. And then I realized, I evolve as a human, as I did with the gym, clothes, the way I carry myself. Like, it all started with females. And that was my ambition when I was younger. Not when I was younger, like literally a couple years ago. My ambition was to better myself so I could get more hoes. And obviously, I started getting closer to God. I started getting better as a human, developing as a human, and all my goals literally changed over the amount of years, amount of months, even so. And most of the times, like, all your beliefs, like I said earlier, comes from your parents, your family members, your friends, the people you grew up with, your cousins, for me, it was my parents, and then it was the people I was surrounded with in high school, and then it was my friends after high school that had that same belief of having a good career, having a good paying job, saving up your money, and buying a house, and having a family. That was literally the success to life that I was told as a kid, and I actually pursued it until I came to a point I realized this is not the life that I want to live. This is not what I want to be when I get older. Like, this is not what I'm working so hard for to achieve. Like, I literally was saving up so much fucking money to build a house, but I literally used that money to get in my own apartment, get fully tatted, literally invest in coaches, and literally move out of the country. And it was all just I was just taking risks back to back. Like, I didn't even have this mapped out, but it was a goal of mine to travel the world when I was a kid. It was a goal of mine to be in great shape as a kid. And it was a goal of mine to be fully tatted. obviously with veneers as well. And all that came reality because it was an ambition, it was a goal that I wanted to achieve. And I was doing every single step to get me to that goal as quick as possible. And you gotta put that in your mind. Whatever you want to achieve, if you want to achieve a Lambo, if you want to achieve a great relationship, I don't know, have a kid, strive your best self and just imagine you being the best version of yourself whenever that does come in. Because it doesn't matter how much money you got, it doesn't matter how good looking you are, it doesn't matter how much fucking status you have if you're still a fucking loser, if you're still not fully developed as a human. Because that will carry the seed that's inside of you will literally just be the same any area of your life, anywhere you go, money, status. For example, it's like a rapper. Like a rapper becomes like he gets a shit ton of money and he's already a drug addict. He's already smoking weed before fame. And guess what? He's still doing that same bullshit because his identity hasn't changed. He's still the rapper from the hood. He's just a rapper in the hood with fucking money, literally. And the other thing that also helped me was social proof, seeing other human beings capable of doing what I want to do. But obviously, it took me a lot of time to realize that everybody has a different finish line. Everybody has a different life. Everybody's different, and everybody's finish line is different. Like, you can't compare yourself to a guy who's already a millionaire, who's already, you know what I'm saying, he's already where you want to be, and he's younger than you. You can't compare yourself because there will always be somebody better than you in life. It doesn't matter what the fuck you have. And the mindset you gotta have for this, and for me, has always been fitness. Because the more better looking you are, the more confident you will be in camera, talking to people, at your job, women. Everything is gonna be your physique. But obviously, there's still gym bros, and I've been there. I've been that guy who's literally just a gym rat, but still, I was still mentally a fucking loser. I was still doing the stupid shit outside of the gym. I will work out. I will go home, masturbate, play video games, binge eat, mindlessly scroll, go out with losers, have one night stands. Like, I will literally will work out and still have the other bullshit that was bringing me back down, like the shit that I would do outside of the gym. And that's what made me less confident, even though I was still working out. So your identity, your habits play a big role in your life. And the more you remove all those bad habits out of your life, the more you're gonna level up as a man. Like, for me, I removed so much bullshit in my life. Like, I removed shitty friends, I removed binge eating, I removed porn, I removed drugs, I removed alcohol, I removed weed, I removed one night stands, I removed so much bullshit in my life that I literally saw that had zero benefit into bettering myself, or zero benefit into helping somebody else. Because all that I just mentioned is literally just for yourself. It's literally just to fill your flesh. It's literally just to give you a quick dopamine and a quick down that you fucking regret. And the best things that got me there was just being uncomfortable. Like, for me, the things that got my confidence really, like, it took my confidence to the next level was approaching women that I found attractive at the malls, at the grocery stores. That literally made me more of a risk taker. And the other thing that helped me out was obviously recording myself, talking about my guilt, my past, about the shit that I regret, the shit that I was like, the shit that was bringing me down. Just sharing it to you guys literally makes me more confident because I'm letting it out. And the more you do that shit, you hold it in, you lie to people, you act like this tough motherfucker, you're not gonna be confident because you're inhaling, you're holding that guilt in yourself, so it carries with you, everywhere. And I remember for so long, I would lie to my friends and like, yeah, bro, I never masturbated. You know what I'm saying? I get hoes, I get laid. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a fucking Chad. Like I would literally say that shit, even though I know deep inside I was fucking lying, and I felt like a fucking idiot for doing that shit. And yeah, and always cutting your past, because if I carry myself, if I always carry my past, I always carry my regrets. It was just, it's not worth it, because the past is the past. And when you think about the past and you think about the future, you're not present, which it makes you less grateful. You're less confident in yourself because you're in your fucking head. You're thinking about a scenario that you don't know, you have no control over, and then you're thinking about a scenario from the past that you literally can't do nothing about it besides learn from it and move on. And the thing, you got to change everything. You got to claim it in your head like you already have it. Like it's the best thing you can do. If you claim like you have it, and it's like the best thing most people say, fake it till you make it. And it will actually happen if you stick to it and you identify yourself. Like if I'm talking to this camera like I'm already fucking famous, I'm talking to it like I'm the shit, like I'm the top dog. Guess what? It's gonna come out and it's gonna bleed out like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why carrying yourself, thinking about it in your head all the fucking time, like you're that guy. You're gonna do this. You're gonna hold your word to this. Is most likely you're gonna make it happen. And obviously surrounding yourself with other like-minded people, because over the years, when you isolate yourself, or when you're around shitty friends, you're not going to believe in yourself. They're going to laugh at you. They're not going to keep you accountable. They're not going to push you, or they're not even going to bring you towards that goal. They're most likely going to bring you back into their bullshit habits, into their drinking habits, into their smoking habits, into their negative habits. And that's why you got to leave your environment. But obviously, if you're already in a good environment with like-minded people, high-driven people, then don't listen to what I just said. But if you're surrounded by a bunch of fucking losers who literally hold you back, and you feel like they're literally not doing anything for you, get the fuck out. And everything is on your doubts as well. We all have doubts. I had doubts myself, and I still have doubts to this day. But now I created this relationship with God. I surrounded myself to God, which made me more faithful overall, because I know nothing in this world matters. I know what God has me in heaven is way more, it's priceless compared to the material stuff in this earth, compared to anything, material shit, whatever it is in this earth is not as fulfilling as it is with God. And in order for you to do that is to surrender to Him and to have faith in Him, because we are not gods. We are not angels. We are fucking human beings. We are, as God says, we are dirt. And everything is driven. Like, you gotta believe in yourself. Like, it's just a cycle. Like your parents. I'm not saying you gotta believe in yourself. Fuck, you gotta make it happen, because everybody tells you believe in yourself, be yourself. But if you are a fucking loser, don't be yourself. Fucking change your identity. Do something about it. Be somebody else. Be a new person. Create your character from scratch. Even though you have all that guilt, all that past, all those shitty habits, rebuild your character now, and then your life will change, and then you will forget about who the fuck you were and how much that shit just changed your life. And yeah, all of this shit matters. Like, this is all the principles, your health, the shit you put in your mouth, you suffering every single day, working out, doing uncomfortable shit, like going up to women, taking cold showers, just doing shit that you do not feel like doing. The little shit you do around, it just makes you way better. And I'm telling you this because for a long time I've been a bitch to do little shit that I thought it wasn't really like it wasn't a big deal, but it is. You know what I'm saying? But this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. I got more videos coming up. If you want to know more about me, get to connect with me, follow my Instagram at raynofitness.com, not .com, at raynofitness. And if you want to see more videos about me, I got a shit ton of videos in my channel. Go ahead and check them out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. See you guys next time. Let's go.